Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this edition of the Think Tank. It is March 19, 2018, and a new stock prediction. So I told you, if you subscribed in the last vlog, that there would be a stock prediction coming up, and I have had my eye on this company for a while. It kind of brings back what I was thinking about in the prior stock prediction that I've done, and that stock prediction was about Qualcomm. It was a company that was going down substantially despite a red-hot tech industry where most stocks were just doing really well, and that company was just doing terribly. I mean, the stock was down substantially, and I'm like, it doesn't make sense. It's a very good dividend-paying stock, especially in the tech industry, where you have a lot of companies that don't pay really good dividends. I mean, it's making a lot of money. It's doing well. Its balance sheet is really good. And despite that, the stock was just really getting hit. And I'm like, it doesn't fit the narrative. It doesn't make sense. And now I'm looking at a similar opportunity. I see a company right here that is making record profits. And it has a really good dividend. I mean, it's paying around a 5.4% yield. It's a very established company. It's been around for over 100 years. And that company is Ford Motor Company. Now you're going to say, well, that's a risky stock. Look what happened in the automotive industry. And you're absolutely right. Back in 2008, it was a real crisis. I would say the automotive industry may have been number 3 or number 2 of the hardest hit industries back then. I mean, GM was bankrupt. I think Chrysler went bankrupt. Now you have Ford Motor Company. Also took a terrible hit. I think it was trading at around $2 a share at around that time. It had one of its biggest declines, and then shortly after it had one of its biggest gains after the news came out that the government was going to get involved. But what's interesting about Ford is that they managed to come back, and that speaks volumes for the company. And the other thing is, like I said, I mentioned the dividend. I keep in mind they have cut their dividend in the past, and they eliminated it completely in 2007. And then they didn't resume their dividend payouts until 2012. However, they've been raising it since then, and now it's really, really nice. I mean, around 5.4%. Now, I like the company also because it has a track record. I mean, it's been around a long time. It's been around for over 100 years. Now, like I said, fundamentally, it doesn't fit the narrative. Okay, so now that we spoke about the fundamentals, let's take a look at the chart. Okay, now as you see here, this is actually 16 trading days. So you're looking at price action under 3 weeks at around a 22% down move. I mean, that is a bloodbath for a company this big, especially making record profits during a time where you see the stock market making record highs. I mean, this is one of the biggest bull markets we've seen, yet the company goes down like this. And I spoke about this about Qualcomm in the past as an example. And Qualcomm, after that kind of move, had a very strong up move after the prediction. And I see something similar here. Now, in addition to that, I see something called a double bottom. Now, it's not symmetrical. This looks like a double bottom, and this is a strong point of support. As you can see, it tried to test that level. It broke through slightly, and then it just went up really strong. And there's something else I want to add to this, is that I've noticed the past few trading sessions for Ford bucked the overall market trend. And when you see that, that is a bullish sign. It means there is buying pressure coming in here. So the fundamentals look really good. The dividend looks really good. I like what I'm seeing on the chart right here. I see an uptrend. So there's a lot of things going for this company to indicate that we may be seeing a move upward here. Now, as far as an entry point, I would say at a price of $10.90 or better. And from there, the thing to look at is how it's going to move. Is it going to move up strong? Is it going to consolidate again? And based on that, we can figure out a target for this stock. And the stop loss also is the dividend. I mean, that's a great, you have around a 5.4% dividend. And if the stock doesn't move up, if it goes down, you get paid to hold it. Now, like I said before, I mean, the company can slash its dividend, but in an environment of record profits, even if the stock is going down substantially, that is highly unlikely to happen. Companies cut their dividend when they're losing money. So make sure to subscribe to find out a follow-up of where we see the company going and where we see the trade going as far as targets. And feel free to leave comments. Please like up this video, and thank you for tuning in.